Hi students, question number 3. If the length and time period of an oscillating pendulum have errors of 1% and 3% respectively, then the error in the measurement of acceleration due to gravity has to be determined. So first of all, using a simple pendulum, we have studied that the period of oscillation is equal to 2 pi into square root of L by G. So if you square on both sides, t square will be equal to 4 pi square into L by G, where G is the acceleration due to gravity, L is the length of the string of the pendulum, and T is the period of oscillation. Therefore, what is G equal to? Therefore, G is equal to what? 4 pi square into L divided by T square. So this is the basic expression. Now what is given here? The length is having a percentage error of 1% and the time period is having 3%. So here delta G divided by G into 100, that is the percentage error in the acceleration due to gravity, and 4 pi square is a constant. Here L is raised to the power 1. So this is delta L divided by L into 100, okay, plus T is having a power 2, though it is in the denominator, so we have to take the powers as positive. So 2 into delta T divided by T into 100. This is the percentage error in the time period. So this is now equal to delta L. See here, length is having a percentage error of 1%. So this is what? 1%. Okay, plus 2 into the percentage error in the time period is given as 3%. So 2 into this is 3%. So that this is equal to 1 plus 6. Okay, so this is 1% plus 6%. That is equal to 7%. So the option D is found to be the correct answer. Okay, therefore option D is the correct answer. Have you understood? Okay. Now let us read the fourth sum. The length of a body is measured as 3.51 meter. If the accuracy is 0.01 millimeter, then the percentage error in the measurement is, okay, the measurement of length, how much percentage error is committed. Now here L is given as 3.51 meter, okay, 3.51 meter, and the accuracy in the length, that is delta L. So delta L is equal to 0.01 millimeter. Therefore, the percentage error, okay, delta L divided by L into 100. So delta L divided by L into 100. So this is equal to delta L is how much? 0.01. Okay, so 0.01 divided by L is equal to 3.51 into 100. So if you multiply this 0.01 by 100, now this is 1 divided by 3.51. So this is in percentage. So 1 divided by 3.51, I am going to use the calculator. So 1 divided by 3.51 is equal to 0.28. So this is 0.284%. So this can be nearly equal to 0.28%, as the given option is in C. Okay, so 0.28%. So the option C is the correct answer. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Okay, students, have you understood? Fine.